World of Tanks with Dangerously Incompetent. The Newbie's Guide to Self-Propelled Guns. Part 6. Listen. Did you hear it? The sweet sound of your enemy's tears. Driving the Bishop, British Tier 5 self-propelled gun. We're on highway, it's a Tier 5 battle. Now you notice you can hear the sound of my tank's engine and the tracks and shortly all the shooting. Normally I leave that sound off because it's terribly distracting and you can't hear what I'm saying over the explosions and the screaming and the running around. But this time I want you to hear the sounds. In particular I want you to hear what the tank tracks coming off sound like. Now pay attention to this ram, because in a second someone will shoot him and his tracks will come off and you'll hear it.
Great shot!
There it is, his tracks have come off. You can see, you hear the clattering and you saw the outline change with the tracks sticking out from the side. Now that is a delightful sound to the artillery driver's ears, because it means the tank is going to be standing still. Now this Covenanter coming up, you'll be able to hear it again. He's going to be a right pain to hit. He knows artillery's around, he's just rocking backwards and forwards, which makes him a right pain to hit with artillery. But there, you might have just heard it, his tracks came off. A clunk clunk clatter, which makes him easy meat. Now even though he's disappeared, I know exactly where he is.
Got him!
And poof, there he's gone. Now when you're in overhead view like this, you'll hear all the noises going on at the location you're looking at. Even if the tanks in the area aren't being drawn for you, you'll still hear the noises for them. So that tells you if your shot has landed or not, or hit them or not rather, because you'll hear the noise of the hit. You'll hear the noise and you'll get the crew telling you if they've been destroyed, even if they're not being drawn. So when you hear someone's tracks coming off, if you're aimed in on that enemy tank, it's usually worthwhile, sending another shot at their last known position, because A, they might have run out of repair kits, B, they might not have repaired it yet, they might not have been able to move, they might not have moved at all anyway. Some people do that, sit in the same place, maybe they're aiming at someone, maybe they think they're double bluffing you. But particularly when you're in a fast-firing tank like this Bishop, it's definitely worthwhile having a punt and shoving another shot at that last known position, even though you can't see them, because you're getting multiple shots without having to move your aim. And remember, you want to minimise the amount of time you're spending aiming in. That's the crippling thing about SPGs, that length of time spent aiming. So the rest of the battle is pretty nondescript. I feel at liberty to move on to the next one in the series. For those of you still sticking around, I'm going to speed it up.
That was close! Enemy hit!
Invisible grill is dead.
Gotcha!
Yay! So I just bagged the KV-1 and the Bishop before I got a shot in. Will I get a shot at the last guy? Will I? Too many other people there. Not even in range. And it's a win.